Hello, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about 3 quick tips that you can utilize to instantly become a confident person. So this video is for anyone who has maybe a presentation coming up or a certain situation where you need to have confidence quickly. And so I'm going to be giving you tips that can help you to get that. So one of the very first quick ways that I utilize to trick my brain into believing that I am a confident person in that specific situation is visualization. Visualization it's a trick that I learned from another teacher, and what it does to your brain is that your brain thinks that whatever it is you're visualizing, it's going on. And so it starts to believe that whatever responses that you are putting out or you're experiencing in that situation is actually happening. So notice how when you think of a fearful situation, even though it's not happening, you're feeling afraid, right? You know what I mean? And that's because your brain actually thinks that you are experiencing that situation. It doesn't know the difference. And the response to that, of course, is a feeling of fear. So we're going to use that aspect of the brain in expanding or improving your self-confidence. And that's where visualization comes in. So let's say I have, I'm trying to think of a big presentation. So I have a presentation coming up, or I have a situation where I'm expected to show up and I'm just like, oh. When I start to visualize myself in that situation and I'm visualizing some of the things that I would want to, or some of the ways that I would want to behave in that situation, it eases the fear that comes up when I am put in that situation, of course. So that's something that I want to recommend for you to try out is, again, if you have a presentation that's coming up, close your eyes for about 2 to 3 minutes. I want you to imagine yourself in that situation doing the thing that you're not necessarily feeling confident about. Stay there, recall or note the feelings that come up when you're doing the thing. Note where your body's having reactions to it. So for me, when I am put in a nervous situation, or I'm put in a situation where I may be feeling nervous, sometimes I start to feel it in my chest, or I may feel it in my belly. And so if that is coming up, my recommendation is that you sit with it and let the emotion dissolve. Don't try to distract it. Don't try to do anything about it. Don't try to calm it down. Just sit with it and let it dissolve. Eventually, it will dissolve. And what happens for me when I do that is, in the real situation, exactly what I visualized, I do it in the real situation, and that feeling of nervousness and uncertainty, it dissolves, and I'm able to act or be confident because I'm no longer feeling that fear in my body. Another trick is breathing. So I know I was one of those people when people would say, breathe in, breathe out. I would just roll my eyes like, I was one of those people. But guess what? I started learning about these things and applied it, and it works. Like, it works, people. Like, your body responds to the way that you breathe. So if I start breathing in a way that tells my body I'm under stress, it will start reacting like I'm under stress, even though I'm not. And so I learned this technique and applied it to, again, situations like this where I'm feeling tense and feeling uncertain and behaving in that way. When I calm down and breathe in a way that calms my nervous system, my body stops acting like it's under stress. And so the response of fight or flight is no longer there, which is really what you're experiencing when you're feeling fear. So that's another trick too, is practice taking very deep breaths for about 2 to 3 minutes. Try that. There are also some apps that you can utilize that can help you focus your breath. I'm not an expert on breath work or anything like that, but there are some apps that can help you. I will link them in, or I'll put the description there on the video just so you can see that. They can teach you how to focus, to breathe in a way that communicates focus to your body, communicates relaxation, and things like that as well. When you try that, that's going to help, because that's going to tell the body and your brain that you're calm, that you're safe, and that you're feeling confident, and that's going to help you in whatever situation that you're looking to have instant confidence about. All right, so moving on to my final, or my third tip, is movement. So I noticed that when I move my body, my brain automatically starts to think in the way that my body is moving. So if I'm dancing, my brain starts to think that I'm happy or something fun is going on, which is why I'm dancing. And so I also started using this trick for certain situations where I may be feeling less confident. And so one of the techniques that I would say is move your body in such a way that your attention is no longer focused on that situation that is causing you to be less confident and is focused on you having fun. So one of the things that I do before big presentations that I have, or big events where I'm expected to show up, is I do work out, but I also dance. So like 10 to 20 minutes before the event is happening, I'm moving my head and I'm just like, come on, let's do it, right? And what that does for me is it pushes my energy into a more light and fun and playful state. And so when I'm getting on stage, I'm in that mode. I also use this trick when I'm doing some of my modeling or runway shows. When I'm getting on set, best believe that I am in a fun, playful mode, right? Because that's how I'm feeling. And so I'm able to perform confidently because I'm not nervous about anything. My brain, my body thinks this girl is having fun. Let's help her. So that's just a quick, nice, dirty trick that works instantly. Is even if you're not a dancer, or you feel like you don't want to embarrass yourself because you're dancing in public, who cares? Find somewhere where you can move and just move your head. And if you notice that you're feeling silly about it, like you're feeling like, what am I, a child that I'm doing this? You're doing good. That means that you are getting yourself into a state where you're feeling playful and light, and that is usually one of the best places to perform from. So yes, those are my 3 tricks that I use in my life and I continue to utilize, and they work for me. So I hope that either one or all of them work for you and you're able to show up in your next big event as a confident person. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.